Hello, this is a quick video regarding the previous video I uploaded to my YouTube channel for Acronis True Image 2017. When you saw me go into the Acronis backup area to select my system for backing up and choosing the destination folder where to store the backup, as you noticed, the backup directory didn't add correctly. Usually when I click on new folder on that section and I type in Windows Backup and choose OK, and it comes back to the main screen, where it says destination, under the logo it usually says L:/Windows Backup, but lately it hasn't been doing that, and I've had a few issues with that recently. So I've sent that video with the part what did fail to Acronis for them to investigate, because I think it's to do with their new update they just released for 2017, because sometimes when they bring out a new version there is a few bugs sometimes, but not always. So if you get the issue I get, what's going to happen is it's not going to let you delete the folders from your hard drive. When you try to delete them, it will say that it can't locate the folder, even though the folder's on the L drive or whatever drive you're using. So basically what you then have to do is format your hard drive again, unfortunately, and I've already done it twice and now I've got to do it again, which is really annoying because obviously my drive is so big it takes hours to format, but luckily I've got other things to do once I've set it to format. So the best way to blank the hard drive completely and to redo it is to follow the information I've got on screen here, because I've used this step for when I made a USB pen drive with some bootable content on it. It made multiple partitions and I couldn't delete some of them, so I used this and it actually resets your disk back to default, your actual hard disk or your memory stick, which is really good. So I think if you're going to use Acronis 2017 for the time being, I would recommend you to make the folder manually in the hard drive and then select that as your destination in Acronis just for the time being, and when my hard drive is fully formatted, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the folder manually in the hard drive itself before I open Acronis. But the reason why I try to do it in Acronis before is mainly for the purpose of the video. Okay, so to blank the hard drive using this method, and you will have to initialize the disk afterwards as well, and then reformat it. What you do to use this method is you right click on the start button if you're using Windows 10. If you're using an older version, the method will still work, but the new command prompt in Windows 10 is called PowerShell. So go into PowerShell admin and click yes when it asks you do you want to allow this to open. When you get to this screen here, just type in disk part, alright, and press enter and wait for that to load. Once that's done, go to list disk and press enter. Right, now obviously at the moment it shows all your disks available. Now to make sure you're going to delete the right one, right click on the start menu again and go to disk management, scroll down and obviously look at the disk numbers, alright, and the drive letters, and find the one you want to remove. Okay, so in my case it's the L drive and it's disk free. Okay, so you close the disk management and you type in select space disk space and then the drive number, alright, and you press enter. That will then tell you that your chosen disk is now selected. Once that's done, you type in clean and press enter, and then that means that now your disk is completely blank and reset back to factory default. Okay, so now you can close the PowerShell down, and the next step is to go into the disk management, and this will come up. So you can either do this straight away or cancel it, and I prefer to cancel it to basically make the box big and to make sure everything's correct. When you scroll down and you find your disk what says unknown, click on that, right click on it and choose initialize disk. Alright, now for my drive, because it's a over 4 terabyte drive, I have to use GPT because of the size. If I use MBR, it will make 2 partitions. So because it's over 4 terabyte, just over 4 terabyte, I have to use GPT. Alright, so when I select that, I click OK, and that makes the disk initialized. The next step is you need to click on where it says unlocated, right click and choose new simple volume. When this comes up, click on the next box and then just press up on the up arrow just a few times to make sure the numbers are maxed, and then double check this figure here with the figure below, which I'm just about to do now. Right, so I've just confirmed that all them numbers are the same, so I'm going to click on next, and then it will ask you to assign a drive letter, so I always choose L, and I'll click on next. Then I'll click do not format this volume because I prefer to format it using the other utility, and then I'll click on next and then finish, and then that just tells me that the drive has now been allocated a drive letter. Okay, now once that's done, you can close down the disk management. Okay, now the next step, you need to format it, so go into File Explorer, this PC, select the L drive or whatever drive letter you've used, right click on that and choose Format, then click on Restore Device Defaults, so that is set to default allocation size. Click on this one here, Quick Format, untick that and click start, and then just leave your system to format the drive, but you can still use the system even though this is formatting. Okay, so if you get the same issue as me with Acronis lately, sometimes the folder has got made successfully and other times it hasn't. So for the time being, it's probably best just to make the folder manually in the hard drive and then select it on the destination inside Acronis. And then if the issue is fixed and I'm informed by Acronis that it's fixed, I may do another video just to let everybody know. Alright, so I hope this video has gave you some information. If you like the video, please give it thumbs up to support my channel, and if you've got any questions, please comment below and I'll get back to you, and please subscribe for more videos. Okay, thank you for watching and thanks for your time. Goodbye.